What's going on, good people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, stick around for a little while. Maybe watch a couple videos. You might like what you see, and if you don't like what you see, then you got to do what you got to do at the end of the day. You know, this video is going to be a little different, as well as a little difficult for me to do. I try not to really talk too much about my personal life on the channel, but this video is something that I wanted to do for a little while now, so I figured now would be the best time than ever. So bear with me. Now, this is probably not, if you're used to watching the videos, is not going to be what you're used to. The background might still contain some gameplay, but we're not really going to be too much talking about Call of Duty. I don't even really know how to start this off, to be honest. November the 26th, 2017. It's my mother's birthday. Well, you know, not 2017. But I'm just saying, November 26th is my mom's birthday, right? And on that particular day, I attempted suicide. I'm not gonna go into how or all of that. Just, I tried to take myself out the game. Didn't work. So I don't know. I guess I just wanted to talk to people who are feeling like that. And maybe I'm the wrong person to actually talk about it, because some days I still feel like that. But I try to tell myself that it's more to life. I have kids. I can't. My wife tells me that, and everybody around me who knows my situation, which is not many, tells me that, it's hard. It's been hard, and I haven't been able to support my family. Shit, I don't know how long. I've been trying to do YouTube for a little while. It's not really getting me anywhere financially. I don't know. It's just been kind of tough and shit. Not being able to really support, the ones that you love the most. Constantly feeling like you're letting everybody down, or just a disappointment and shit, man. That shit is tough for a man to go through. And most of my situations I probably put myself in, but still, it's a little tough. And wouldn't, in my time, conversation might go different ways, man. I haven't wrote anything down. It's just on my mind. And I just wanted to, I don't know, man. If anybody is watching this, and at this point in time you might be feeling the same way, just maybe you just feel like you're just constantly underwater, and you really only get like a second of air, but then you're right back underwater and shit, man. And that's really how it always feels. Every decision seems like it's the wrong one. You don't know if you're being selfish, or you're trying to do what's right for everybody else. I don't know. I just want whoever that's watching the video, whoever that's listening to the commentary, just, if you feel like that, man, just, it'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? And we are gonna have bad days, man. And you just gotta know at the end of the day and shit that that bad day ain't gonna be the day that define you. You're better, and you're more than just that one bad day, or that, in my case, multiple bad days and shit. And this is hard, because none of my friends know, only 2 people in my personal family know, and it's people that know that I didn't want to know, and it's just you gotta, I don't know, man. You just gotta look, inside yourself and just know that you can be better. It might take a whole bunch of sacrificing, a whole bunch of determination, a whole bunch of, looking yourself in the mirror and shit, and just kind of giving yourself a pep talk and shit, man. Not to sound all crazy and shit, but, and I don't, if motherfucker watch the video and they find it funny, and, I understand this shit. Not everybody gets to that point in their life and shit, and not everybody attempts it. A lot of people look at it as a sign of weakness, and which it probably is. But as a man, shit, I got weak, and there's days where I still feel weak, but, and other people's words don't always help. Somebody else telling you that it'll be alright, you'll be okay and shit, that don't always help. You gotta tell yourself, you gotta be honest with yourself, and maybe it's just some things that you just don't want to do. Maybe it's some things that you just don't want to stop, that maybe if you do or stop, you'll feel differently about yourself. Because at the end of the day, it's all about how you feel about yourself and shit. Whether you don't find yourself attractive enough, or you can't lose weight fast enough, and whatever the case, man. But you got to know, you got to keep trying and shit. You can't give up. You got to do it for yourself if you can't do it for anybody else, man. You got to live because you want to live and shit. You got responsibilities. You got kids. You're married. And I'm not trying to say it no kind of way, but if you're married, your wife can always get remarried. If you got kids, your wife can always get remarried and they have an awesome stepdad and shit. So you can't really say, well, it's for the, you gotta live for the kids and shit. There's a lot of situations where a kid is better off with somebody else. No, you gotta live for yourself sometimes too, man. Because that's just, at the end of the day, you want to live. You don't want to be 6 feet under the fucking ground, man. So you gotta tell yourself, shit, man, I want to see tomorrow. There's days I don't go to sleep because I don't want to see tomorrow and shit. I'm fearful of the next day. But you gotta embrace it, man. Whatever obstacle come, if you sick, you got body problems, you can't walk, you can't move, you can't do something. You always gotta look at it as, if your feet hurt, it's somebody without feet. If your back hurt, it's somebody that's paralyzed from the neck down. Somebody that's always in a worse spot than you, that still manages to find time to enjoy whatever that they can do in life, even if they can't do much. If you can't find no enjoyment in life, man, you're gonna feel like that. You gotta be happy to see the next day. You gotta find some enjoyment. You gotta love yourself. You know what I mean? Everybody else around you can love you all day long. If you don't love yourself, you're gonna always beat your own ass, man. You gotta be tougher. Toughen the fuck up. And I'm not trying to say it like that, but everybody has fucked up days, man, and everybody has moments in their life where they just feel like it ain't gonna get no better. Everybody, every millionaire, if they didn't inherit that million, it was like that at some point. homeless living out their car. Damn near every success story starts from someone living out their car. And if you able to see, you know, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow and shit, you living out your car, then you should be able to see it when you got an apartment and you just having hard times paying the bills and shit, man. And you can only pay the bills and you don't have no money for shit else. You just gotta do what you gotta do. And that's a lot of times the hard thing. If you wasn't taught to do what you gotta do regardless, then you're gonna feel like you can never do what you gotta do. You're gonna feel like you don't even know what it is that you gotta do. So but you gotta teach yourself, find what's important, man, and sacrifice for what's important, and just keep fighting. Shit, man, just never give up on it, you know, on life, on yourself, you know. So I don't know, just wanted to, and I don't know if I got any encouraging words to change your mind on however you feel, if you feel the same way I feel sometimes or the way I felt. But I mean, you gotta learn to love yourself, man. And for people that feel like they constantly make mistakes, it's very hard to do that. You're always down on yourself. But at some point, man, you just gotta love yourself like everybody else do, and even more and shit, man. You just can't. You can forgive somebody else for, I mean, some devastating shit, but you gotta learn how to forgive yourself for when you fuck up. You gotta learn how to stop beating yourself up every decision you make that ain't pleasing to the next motherfucker. Sometimes, I don't mean to say it, but you gotta say fuck the next motherfucker, and you gotta do what's best for yourself. You got to, whether if they feel like you a hoe ass nigga or some kind of bitch ass dude, or lately I've been feeling like, I don't know, I've been feeling like a lot of shit that I see has been directed to me. You know, if I get on Facebook, I feel like I see certain posts from certain people that's directed to me. But sometimes, man, you gotta, if that's how they feel about you, they don't understand why you make the decisions you make. They ain't in your shoes, and you can't sweat that shit. You can't be worried if they don't understand. You understand, and if it keeps your sanity, if it keeps you from the breaking point, if it keeps you from snapping off at the world and trying to just fucking murder every goddamn body, then you gotta do whatever it is you gotta do. If you gotta walk away from a situation, walk away. I mean, shit, get to stepping. If you have to work harder at the situation, then work harder. If you gotta bury your thoughts in a book, something positive, man, you know, of course, and shit, man, then you go do it. Because life is a beautiful thing, and regardless, it's not always rough. And even if it is always rough, because for some people, it's just, you never get a break and shit. You just gotta find something to enjoy, man. You gotta, if you got children, then you just, shit, play with them all the time, then. You know, watch a movie and cry with them. Shit, I don't know, man, but you gotta do something besides beat yourself up and put yourself in a spot where you're not gonna, like, I attempted, man. They put me in a home or whatever you call them places for a few days, and had to be watched over, and you know, it's almost like jail, but you know, just a tad bit more freedom and shit. I don't know, I've never been in jail, but you don't want to do that if you don't belong in those places. You don't want to put yourself in a situation that's gonna get you in those places, man. Like I couldn't do it, you know, hearing grown men yell and fucking all this weird shit that I'm just not even used to, things that I wouldn't thought I'd be in that place ever. You know, but life got to me. Life has been beating my ass for quite some time, man. And it ain't nobody else's fault. It ain't something that somebody else did to me. What I had to understand is, shit, you put yourself in a certain situation and you can't kill yourself to get out of it. You know, no matter how hard it is, you put yourself in that situation. And even if you didn't put yourself in that situation, life, man, is just beautiful if you let it be beautiful, you know. And it's fucking awesome if you just let it be awesome, man. I don't know. Like I say, I don't. It was morally just shit on my chest. And if you found anything encouraging, anything where, you know, you kind of can just click with it and be like, yeah, you right, and leave that shit in the comments. I'm not really tripping on the likes. You can dislike this bitch all you want. I'm not really tripping on the views. Two motherfuckers can watch this bitch. But if out of those two motherfuckers, if one of y'all just felt like shit, yeah, I agree. And tomorrow when you wake up, you just try to do it a little different. Then shit, it was a meaning for the video. I mean, it's a meaning for it anyway. I just felt like certain shit I just wanted to get off of my chest and shit, and just let motherfuckers know that it's hard on everybody. You just can't give in to that shit, and shit, man, you gotta tell yourself you're stronger than that. No matter what it is, no matter how much money you make, no matter how much money you're not making, no matter what, man, you gotta tell yourself that you're stronger and you're always capable of doing better. And you gotta believe it. You can't just say it and don't believe it. You gotta wholeheartedly believe it, man, that you are capable of better. Whether it's better for yourself or better for whoever's around you, you're just capable of it, man. You gotta know that. You ain't just tell yourself you're not. But I don't know. That was probably the video. It's a little bit longer than what I thought it was going to be, so I'm not quite sure what you will see in the background. But yeah, man. Like I always say, stay 100 with yourself. You know, keep it real with yourself. Stay 100 with your people. You know, and life is a beautiful thing, man. If you allow it to be a beautiful thing, it can be a very enjoyable, very pleasant, very peaceful thing, man. You just gotta know that it's not gonna always be ugly. You gotta keep that in your heart, man. So stay 100 with yourself, stay 100 with your people. And I am out.